If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so time to check out the new evolution for today. One of the options here I might actually do for the SBC accounts, to be honest with you guys, because the right wing position is cooked on that account, right? So this looks like a really nice evolution. It gives you a lot of the very meta play styles, roles, all that kind of stuff, right? So this one gives you a low driven shot plus, right, which is by itself already very nice. It gives you the rapid plus. It gives you the inside forward left wing position plus, right, which is one of the main reasons why Neto is one of the trending cards if you kept a hold of that SBC. And you could still get a regular low driven shot as well. So even if you don't have the driven shot plus, depending on the players that you end up selecting, you could still do all that good stuff, right? You get a lot of stat improvements on the card, just generally a good evolution. But of course you do have to pay for it, right? So it's just the type of situation we're in. So some of the cards that you see at the top here are trending for pretty obvious reasons. They could end up being very, very nice cards in the game. Now, I will tell you guys, just to start off the video, I don't know about actually giving it to Sun, to be honest. I've tried out a Sun with like a press proven plus. I think like his dribbling needs to be so much higher in this year's game for it to like really compensate, because I was using somebody's account and it was in the striker position, and this is what I'm saying, like press proven is not like as obvious as it used to be back in the day. Like there's so many other characteristics that influences it too. Like I'll give you an example, right? And I mention this all the time. Jairzinho, this card right here, there's no press proven, right? He's just 5'8", average or normal, but for some reason he's got a left stick on him. You know what I'm saying? So some cards, it's just like that, right? With Sun, it's hard to see him ever improving in that sort of way, consistency wise, right? So just be mindful of that, because I think with a card like this, honestly, like he could be good, because if you give him a finisher, he actually doesn't look bad. He could still be a card that performs well in the meta of the game. He does have a first touch. Is that normal for him? No, so he gets a first touch. What about this one? Okay. Yeah, so you get the rapid plus. So left wing position, he has, okay, so you have the finesse shot to cut inside. That's the big thing. Because finesse shots in the side areas is a huge thing that people work with all the time, right? But having the plus on the inside forward, it would still be a pretty big deal, right? So a fast player that has good base card stats for pace, and then your shooting would be in a great area too. But like I said, just be mindful of like the left stick stuff specifically, because that could be a little bit weird on him. Maybe. I'm sure this is still going to be extinct, of course. Yeah. Brian Hill will definitely be extinct. Neto was an SBC, so he's not going to be there anymore. But you know, yeah. So Brian Hill, it's funny because every single time we did evolution videos, we always mention this guy, and we were always like, you know what? The way that they format this card, if they drop like one evolution on him, he could genuinely turn into a really good player, right? So this is kind of that version now, right? You get the rapid plus. I'm assuming with this card it's the driven shot, but they don't show it here. I'm pretty sure that's what it is with him though, because it doesn't show it over there. So winter wild card evolutions, yeah. So I don't know why Footbin hasn't updated that yet. It's a little weird, but anyways, yeah. So you get the driven shot plus with this card, right? So you get rapid plus, driven shot plus, and then he's generally very well formatted, right? Like you can kind of go in like different directions with this card. I don't even know what I would give him, because base shooting is perfect, base pace is perfect. So do I give him do I give him a marksman? What chemistry style do you give this card? Engine? No. Yeah, actually. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that, or you could give him a marksman, because Guardian, I mean, you could give him a Guardian, but like you're not really influencing some other parts of the card, you know? I think with the engine, it would at least improve that balance part, right? 5-star, 4-star, left-footed on the left-hand side. Meta-wise, you guys know the deal with that. Inside forward plus plus. Yeah, so he looks pretty solid, actually. Yeah, looks like a very a solid choice, to be fair. Flash step for Kound. Oh, because you can go in the direction of giving him like a Sentinel. Or a Gladiator? No, Guardian. Yeah, Guardian. I mean, honestly, guys, no BS. This card as a right back would kind of cook. But as the center back, I think he would do decent too. I like lengthy a lot on cards, but he already has 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. But I'm really thinking of the fullback area because he has fullback plus plus. Yes. So if you were smart enough to do this evolution chain, good for you. We can't look into the cards like that too much because not everybody has those things, right? This is why I stopped doing the reviews for these guys because they have like 7-8 different options, right? Joelinton gets another improvement, and then you choose the playstyle plus yourself. And this is what he would basically look like if you were to give him the flash step. So does it make sense to go down this direction? I mean, he doesn't have a lot of playstyles to work with on this card. On a marksman, he could potentially perform well if you give him a technical, especially. I think Joelinton would definitely benefit off of a technical for sure. Physical boost as well. Shooting generally improved. Okay, so this is the added variable with this card. Trickster plus I don't care about though, man. Personally, I don't, but because I'd rather get the driven shot. But he still gets a regular though. It just doesn't show here. Right? That's how this thing works. It just doesn't show there. Lamine Yamal. So which version was this? The Inform one. Evolutions. Or even this one, yeah. Oh look, if you did the Player of the Month months ago, that super overpriced one, now you get a nice version of Yamal. Well, his balance is weird. But left wing, inside forward, there's so much you could do with that. Especially on a marksman. You know what's weird? You give him a marksman, but the attacking positioning is still kind of weird. What other versions does he have? That's the one, yeah. So late to the party, yeah. Okay, so it'd mainly be this one. Similar situation, though. 5-star, 4-star, inside forward, plus plus left wing. Left foot on the left side with the driven shot being added. Yeah, it'd be pretty good in that sense, too, for sure. No trending players? That's why you gotta use both, man. You gotta switch between the two. Oh, Natale. Ooh. This one could be dirty, to be honest. It could be dirty. He's not even poorly formatted for the finisher, to be honest. He's not. You give him a nice shooting boost. He has finesse shot plus. He has left wing position change. And then he's 5-star, 4-star. Pink's pass as well. Pink's pass, flare, Trivella, trickster. Striker with what? One advanced forward, false nines for the finesse shots. This would be a nice card too. Of course. This is a crazy evolution, eh? You know what it is, man? It's the ability to have crazy base pace that you don't need to improve so that you can give a finisher to at least be able to dribble a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're shooting in this card generally well formatted, cuts inside, you can go for finesse shots, shots across, well, not shots across goal because those ones you definitely got to agree with a 4-star weak foot, but it looks nice. Very nice improvement. This one's funny because you can literally use her as an attacker now. I think that's the funniest part about it, to be honest. Yeah, you can literally use her as a left winger if you really wanted to. 5-star, 5-star rollful with a bunch of defensive playstyles. How funny would that be to use her there? No center mid stuff on this card. Honestly, left back position, I could still see her doing pretty well. Base pace is in a very good area. She would just be like the more agile type. I will say though, just today I tried out Karchaoui. I don't know if it was like an inform or something. I think it was this card, bro. It wasn't even like a crazy card. And I was like, brother, like certain cards you just try out in the game and you're like, yeah, you have the base mechanics. If you get any sort of improved version in the future, you're going to be a monster. And that Karchaoui, I can only imagine what Karchaoui's team of the year is like. Like she's maintained a price probably for obvious reasons. I mean, look at the playstyle she has. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like I would actually use that card, like Karchaoui. That's different. Like I was using that inform. I was like, wow, like this card 100% has the base mechanics. Flash step with Joelinton. I mean, hey, you could totally do this too. He plays winger sometimes for Newcastle, I think. I think he does, bro. I've seen him play winger sometimes for Newcastle. I don't know if it was left side or right side, but I think he has. Anywho, you could go on the route to giving him a finisher to increase shooting and dribbling, but you're not a lengthy anymore. I think he needs the dribbling boost though, man, to be honest, to feel more responsive. But that's if you want to use him in the attacking sense, right? Obviously, the big variable with this card is the fact that he stays as a lengthy while still working with defensive stats. Rolls-wise, he has box-to-box, which would be really good for this 4-3-3. I'm going to show you guys soon. Because for me, I'm thinking like, I forget Guardian, there it is. Because he's a lengthy on it, right? Really big dribbling boost, 90s for dribbling boost, right? Defensive stats in a significantly better area. And then you actually have some decent base playstyles. 5-star, 4-star, use him on the right-hand side. He's chilling. Very nice card. Guidi from the Player of the Month. These are well-formatted cards because they boost the pace to be perfect. That's like the main thing here. Because you could give a lot of these cards a finisher and they're significantly better. Because he has quickstep and finesse, which would be crazy. Striker ++ with advanced forward too. So advanced forward, striker ++. Your dribbling is improved. You got 5-star, 4-star, and decent playstyles. Not too bad. You know, for me, I'm thinking like if you're Algerian, you can make a pretty... See, that's the cool thing about evolutions is cards like this, right? Like obviously you got to pay for this. That's why most people do like the evolutions through FIFA points, to be honest, right? But it's good improvements, man. It's like really, really big ones. Sun has another improvement from the Inform card too, so you can go in this direction as well. Did we check out Neto or did we skip right past him? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Oh, you don't even need a finisher. You can get a marksman. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're probably going to have to be done on the SPC account. Yeah. 5-star, 5-star. Pfft, buddy. This is the clear and obvious choice. Without a shadow of a doubt. Brother, he has inside forward for both the wings. He even has it for right mid too. Wow. Yeah, this is the clear and obvious. The shooting, dribbling, and physical boost, it's just well formatted for everything. Because you already have perfect pace. Because I think I use the card all the time. I think I always have to give him like a hunter, I think. If I could just improve dribbling without having to, you know, force the chemistry style on the pace, it would be a really big deal. So this is going to be a good card. I'm probably going to have to do this evolution. Yeah. I don't know if it'll be worth a review, though, because it depends if people still have him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Because you know what's funny about this SPC is that when it came out, the dribbling was a certain way that you would have to work with it because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was formatted a certain way. But now it's like, dude, now an evolution comes out. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I still use him on a hunter. You know what's funny is that this card is still usable nowadays because he has finesse shot plus cutting on the inside with a 5-star weak foot. They always found a way to nerf the cards, right? They're like, oh yeah, we have to make this dribbling like this because we know people are going to give him a hunter. But now, yeah, you can't really say that anymore, right? If you did the SBC and you get a marksman like this is a well-formatted card. This is what you would hope SBCs would be like in the game. This is very, very nice. Rapid plus and quick step 2 with perfect pace. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gakpo from the SBC as well. I'm pretty sure this was an SBC because we tried this. Yes, we did. Oh, he turns into a 5-star 5. Oh, I see. I seen it. Oh, by the way, remember these guys. Look, if I go to Neto's card. Pedro Neto. Oh, there's the other card too. Ew, not technical. I wonder if anybody actually chose that card. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do it. This one right here, evolutions. No. Flash step. Yeah, left footed on the left-hand side with the driven shot would be pretty good. That's the clear and obvious choice right there. Like, to be honest with you. If you have that card, I would not choose anybody else. He's so popular, he's trending twice. It's probably because he has like 2 different evolution routes. I mean, yeah, but you would still give him a marksman. But base shooting, I feel like would be more relevant probably. Franck Ribry. Yeah, he's probably more usable too. He definitely needs a finisher though. I think you need to improve, or Deadeye. Yeah, that's the weird thing about him. If I give him a finisher, which is this one. Oh no, finisher is a +8 for attacking positioning. Shot power is kind of low though. I don't know. I think I'd still give him a Deadeye. But then the dribbling you'd probably have to work with a little bit. Maybe, but he's 5-star, 5-star on the left-hand side with perfect pace. I mean, he would still perform like a monster. It doesn't really matter. For the record, obviously, since we are a review channel, I always just tell you guys the goods and the bads of every card, right? But let's make something very clear. Every single one of these cards are going to perform well in the meta of the game. But Neto is just the clear choice, in my opinion. That card, if that was an SBC card for... What did he release for? Because he was cheap. 223? Yeah, and then 100... Bro, if he was 400k SBC, I would tell you guys you're stupid if you don't unlock this card. Yeah, you always have to go down on Footbin. Like, one website's weird, the other one's weird. They're weird in their own ways. Trivella and Rapid. I mean, you're not going to want to work with Trivella on the left-hand side. I don't think that really matters. I mean, I guess for, like, contextual shots. Because if he cuts inside on the left wing position, and then you go for a near post, like, they can contextually hit the shots without you actually holding the L trigger, right? But his usability increases a lot, right? You give him a finisher, way more usable now, for sure. Especially with the 5-star capabilities, because we're thinking left wing, but remember, this card has this advanced forward for a striker. So if you just want to use a Diego Forlan because you're building some sort of team in some sort of way, like, he'll still be really nice. Because I think with a card like this, striker by himself, I could still see him being really nice, but striker next to somebody else is where I feel like he would cook. Like on the right-hand side, especially with the Trivella Plus. But the left wing situation, it's like, oh, cool, I can switch him there. So it's more like, you know what it is, man? It's more like, if I need to switch my formation, I can. Like, that's what it is with him, right? Oh, this will be a crazy card. Driven shot plus for her. Holy. Yeah, this is a nuts card too. I would actually consider her one of the highest choices as well. Only because it's Reiten. Reiten has like very good base mechanic stuff, man. To be honest with you guys, I used her once and I was like, I probably should have done a review for this card because she had this card. Would have been worth the review. I'll tell you that for free. She's very good. You know what's funny about this card? She's so good, right? That people don't even care about the fact that she does not have roles in the cam position like Shadow Striker. It doesn't matter. Like with her, it doesn't matter. She's one of the top choices too, guys, in my opinion. If you can link her. If you can link her, yeah. That's the only reason why she's not extinct. If that was a male player, like with the Premier League, easy links, bro. Oh, flashback Sanchez. This is how you know they don't release like meta cards at first. SBCs are so cringe this year that you have to wait for them to get evolutions to be so much better. And even they know this, bro. You know what's crazy about this card though? You don't even have to give him a dribbling boost if you don't want to. What does the Gladiator do? I mean, some interceptions would actually be pretty helpful, low-key. Maybe still give him a marksman, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, first touch plus with a finesse shot, you can't really go wrong with that. The flashback João Felix. Dude, that's funny. 5-star, 4-star, perfect pace. Probably go the route. The only thing that I don't like about marksman, if the card doesn't already have it, is the attacking positioning. Like the attacking positioning is at an 88 for this card. So I would be curious to see how that's like in game, because it right away it makes you want to just give him a finisher and then just make sure that that's higher. You know what I'm saying? Technical and rapid. I mean, I'm not like crazy impressed with this one. Like if I were to pay for it, no chance. Raphinha could be really good, to be honest. If you've been doing evos for him, I tried out Raphinha today. Like there was there was an account that had like an 89 rated version. It wasn't that one. It was a guy that had like, I think it might have been a Team of the Year one. That was a cool card. That was a really cool card. Yeah, I would say again formatted for the finisher. Increased dribbling, increased shooting, generally well formatted. 5-star, 4-star on this card. I mean, if he had a 5-star, 5-star, it'd be awesome. But dude, Tiki Taka with finesse would be so sick to work with. I love the Tiki Taka on Raphinha. It's so good. Genuinely so good. That's why this card's really nice to use. You have like some of these other cards too that get really nice improvements, to be fair. Like any of these cards that you can give a finisher to is sick. Like even this Claudia Pina card. Finisher, dribbling boost, shooting boost, has perfect pace. Like all of these cards become so much more usable. And if they have finesse shot, oh my goodness. Like that's why that Neto card is like such a clear and obvious one. But yeah, you'll be able to go... Oh, is that the first usable Nedved card since like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe? It kind of is. It kind of is. 5-star, 5-star. There you go. If you're a Juve fan, GG's to you. Oh, the inform card. Huh. Imagine holding on to this card for that long. Oh my goodness. What's crazy about this one is that he still has that left mid position change, which is pretty cool, but yeah. They don't have the trending ones over here, huh? Evolutions or evolutions. What did they do to Kvaratskhelia? Because that card 100% needs a dribbling boost. Yeah, it makes him significantly better. He has Cam Shadow Striker too, which is actually pretty cool. Because he's by default 5-star, 5-star as well. Very, you know what, guys, a very good evolution. Like, you're paying for it, but like, brother, like some of these cards, they turn them into monsters, to be fair. If you somehow, some way still have this Pedro Neto card, you didn't put him into an SBC or anything like that, GG's to you, bro. He was, guys, I'm telling you, like, the card is great in game. The only problem he had is those 3 dribbling stats, because you had to give him a hunter. Like, it just, you know, you had to. But now you don't. And those 3 dribbling stats are the ones that get improved. Look at that, bro. You do an SBC during that time period, which, to be fair, during that time period is still good. But a pretty significant improvement, man. This is going to be a sick card in game. If you guys want a review for this card, let me know. I don't know, though, because it's like an SBC. It was old. Like, I did Adamas, and like that video is not going to surpass a certain amount. Like, transfer market reviews, they grow over time, but that one is not going to... It's not going to keep growing, because if it's not a card that people already have, then it's cooked, you know? But yeah, a cool evolution today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I will catch you guys for the next one, man. You're going to have so many different options. Sentimentals will be nice. Try your best to get someone like this that has Finesse Shot Plus with a 5-star weak foot, buddy. And they get, bro, he gets the driven shot for the left foot on the left-hand side, too. Like, that's nuts. That's so good. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.